Despite deep budget cuts in arts programs in the Tucson Unified School District, one local elementary school is proving that the music isn't going to die, with a little help from the University of Arizona. I spent some time at Lineweaver Elementary School to find out how this innovative program works. It's music to the ears. One local elementary school is working hard to keep its arts and music programs alive. Last year, TUSD cut more than 14% of its annual budget. Of the district's 67 elementary schools, Lineweaver Elementary is one of 30 that continues to offer music and arts programs.
And when schools cut out programs at the elementary level, they don't realize that down the line they've taken away the true foundation for all their ensembles and everything in the secondary schools.
TUSD Director of Fine and Performing Arts, Joan Ashcraft, says individual schools, not the district, decide whether to continue the arts and music programs. 10 years ago, TUSD created a program called OMA, or Opening Minds Through the Arts. The program integrates the arts into math, writing, social sciences, reading, and science classes.
My frustration is having the human capacity to address all the schools that want us and do it well.
Lineweaver is one of TUSD's OMA schools, but they are still getting outside help, including volunteers from the UA's music fraternity, Kappa Kappa Psi.
1, 2, ready, go.
Kappa Kappa Psi provides after-school music lessons to students to help them improve on their skills outside the classroom.
Fingerings and rhythm and basically how to play their instrument. So
it's really important to get music into the community because, I mean, I'm not a music major, I'm a science major, but I don't know where I would have been if I hadn't have actually picked up the trumpet to start with.
TUSD officials say another 10% budget cut for next year is likely. It remains unknown how this will affect what's left of the district's music programs.
The University of Arizona is going to great lengths to keep its students from dropping out or transferring after their freshman year. Cat's Eye reporter Amanda Stapp has the story.
The UA Student Transitions Office says they are making an effort to increase retention rates by developing new programs for at-risk students. In one such program, current undergraduates act as outreach facilitators to nearly 3,000 students. This program reaches about 1/3 of the incoming freshman population through emails, social networking sites, and informal weekly meetups.
There's a lot of reasons why students leave the university, and some of that is just they don't know enough information, they don't know the resources available to them, and so this is our way of trying to keep them here through graduation.
Research shows students who live on campus have higher grades and are more involved in the campus community. For this reason, Jared Simte, a Tucson local, chose to live in the dorms for the first time as a sophomore.
Just the community, it means so much to like this semester I got a Zona Zoo because due to the fact that all my friends had one and then they're like, oh, we're going to the games, whereas last year I didn't go to any of the games and I wasn't very involved.
The UA is also expanding its residence halls to accommodate the growing incoming freshman class sizes. Director of New Student Services Rachel Beach says they are even making contact with professors to help students perform better in the classroom.
Working with specific faculty, working with classes to say, what are your performance thresholds that you expect from a student in this course for them to be successful and earn a passing grade in the class?
The Transitions Office plans to get feedback from students enrolled in the programs at the end of the fall semester. For Arizona Cat's Eye, Amanda Stapp.
The current economic downturn is making it difficult for many Tucsonans to own a pet. This has led to an increase in abandoned animals in the area. Arizona Cat's Eye reporter Colleen Bush has the story.
Due to the increasing cost of animal care, some Tucson pet owners are being forced to return their animals to shelters. As traumatic as this situation may seem, the Humane Society has seen it become all too common.
In Pima County alone, we've seen an increase of 5,000 additional animals last year. And a lot of that can probably be attributed to the current financial situation.
Those interested in adopting pets understand that owning an animal today means taking on an additional expense. After all totaled, food, veterinary care, and even toys and treats can amount to more than $1,000 a year for a healthy pet. If the animal has health problems, that estimated price can rise up to 6 times the original figure. Most people considering adoption understand that prices are high and can see how some pet owners could easily become overwhelmed with the cost of care and resort to releasing their animals back to shelters.
It's really heartbreaking, and
It's sad for the pets, you know, because they do feel a sense of abandonment, and it's really hard for the owners too. I mean, you think about people in the mortgage foreclosure crisis, you know, they can't even hold on to their houses, let alone, you know, their pets, which are more of like a luxury to have in the house.
Brandy Burke, a supervisor for the Humane Society of Southern Arizona, is witnessing the economy's devastating effect on pet owners firsthand.
I see probably anywhere from 50 to 70% on any given day is going to be owner release due to financial hardship or foreclosure. So it's impacting people. There's some very sad stories out there. You know, people are heartbroken. They're giving up, you know, family members basically.
There's no question that Arizona now having the second highest poverty rate in the country is leading to a greater number of pet abandonments. For Arizona Cat's Eye, I'm Colleen Bush.
With Tucson in the middle of a major budget crisis, local public media outlets could be merging together, not only to survive, but also to better serve the public. Cat's Eye reporter Justin Poole has the story.
Everyone knows that lack of communication is never a good thing, and the same holds true for the city of Tucson, which is on the verge of losing its public access channels due to budget cuts. To prevent this from happening, Access Tucson will be merging with the city's government station Channel 12 and TUSD-TV to form a Tucson Community Media Center. Access Tucson Executive Director Lisa Horner describes what Access Tucson is all about.
Anyone in Tucson can come to our facility and learn how to utilize the tools to create a program, a message for all of Tucson. So it's really kind of an extension of the First Amendment. It allows people to express their views, all unfiltered and non-commercial.
Access Tucson staff has began preparing the building for the merger, and employees like Eric Peary are looking forward to sharing the Access building with Channel 12.
I'm really excited about the merger because when there's consolidated power, you have more of it. You have a bigger bargaining chip. And, but it also makes communication between different elements in our society much easier. It's going to offer limitless local possibilities.
TUSD-TV is also included in the merger and will use the Media Center's resources to help better educate the children of their district in media arts.
It makes a lot of sense for us to be involved in the public access effort, and it makes a lot of sense for even the government channel to be tapping into youth media, youth ideas, youth stories, and I think it's the only way to survive right now is if we begin to work together.
The stations hope that the merger will allow the public media to continue operation and make sure that the public continues to have a voice in Tucson. For Arizona Cat's Eye, I'm Justin Poole.
There's still much more to come on this edition of Arizona Cat's Eye. That's right, it's time now to turn things over to Kendra Countryman and Sarah Cazell with a look at UA Sports.